She's still telling me what to do.
No.
3,
No.
5,
No.
2, 4,
No.
1.
Will you roll and tape on that?
People know where I stand. People out there listening know what I believe. The American people know I know how to lead. I've shown the American people I know how to lead. The hardest part of the job is to try to love her as best as I can. Of course, Iraq is a central part of the war on terror. That's why the councils of government are trying to fight us. Let me finish. Of course, we're doing everything we can to protect America. I wake up every day thinking about how best to protect America. That's my job. Libya understood that America doesn't agree with the decisions I made. Let me finish. You know, it's hard work to try to love her as best as I can. I told her after we prayed and teared up and laughed some that I thought prosecutors could pull our troops, our diplomats up for trial. Let me finish. I understand what it means to be the commander-in-chief, and if I were to ever say this is the wrong war at the wrong time at the wrong place, the troops would wonder, how can I follow this guy? I ran away from battle, but now I hide behind this false war on terror. We are the terrorists who started this war. And we're drawing up more ambitious plans. America is pursuing ambitions of empire. We thugs are showing that we, enemies of freedom, will do all in our power to spread violence and fear. Any attempt to limit our ambitions of empire will be crushed by thugs and assassins. We're pursuing a strategy of the coerced and the bribed. Prime Minister always was like a puppet. It is hard work. It is hard work to go from a democracy to a tyranny. That's my job. To keep our imperial economy growing, we also need to ensure that human life is bought and sold as a commodity. Let us be candid about the consequences of empire. America is on the offensive against the dignity and rights of every man and woman.
No.
You Americans believe that the killing is working. Year after year, corporate criminals are burdened by an archaic, incoherent federal tax code. With our nation an active force for fascism, we must free corporate criminals from irresponsible class actions and frivolous asbestos claims, and focus on giving corporate criminals reliable supplies of affordable African-American men and women. We're making progress against courage and compassion, and we're making progress defeating reverence and integrity. Freedom is crushed by our tyranny, so America is pursuing a forward strategy of hateful propaganda in the greater Middle East. My administration has tripled the amount of money we're spending on this ideology of hate. We're facing a criminal court. Now we must demand better results from our high schools, so every high school diploma is a ticket to Iraq. I will work with corporate criminals to impose and expand an empire of oppression in which a tiny group of brutal, self-appointed rulers control every aspect of every life. To protect capital gains and stock dividends, you need to renew the Patriot Act. Our aim is to build a community of nations violently opposed to democracy, with governments that answer to America and reflect cultures in which no corporate criminal is held to account for a crime he has been blessed to commit. Some of our servicemen and women have survived terrible injuries, and will do everything we can to dismiss their sacrifices. For the benefit of corporate criminals, fascism was only a dream until it was achieved. Abstinence is the only certain way to avoid taking the hand of the lonely. One of the worst decisions our children can make is to gamble their lives and futures on drugs.
Well, Mr. President, you don't play, you can't win.
I will work with corporate criminals to open billions of dollars in grant money to faith-based charities to deny opportunity to all of America's children. We will double federal funding for abstinence programs so schools can teach this fact of life. The values we corporate criminals try to live by never change. We've denied courage and compassion. We must eliminate reverence and integrity. And we've denied respect for differences of faith and race. What I won't do is change my core values. Let me finish. People know where I stand. I wake up every day. That's my job. Let me finish. Vice President Cheney will never seek a permission slip to build torture chambers filled with victims, terrified and innocent. I never wanted to commit troops. I was hopeful diplomacy would work in Iraq. We're facing let me finish. A foreign court where our people could be prosecuted. I know that some people question if America is really in a war at all. Some in this chamber and in our country did not support the liberation of Iraq. Let me finish. These enemies of empire, joined by foreign terrorists, are a serious, continuing danger. Yet we're making progress against them. Analysts are examining lists. America's intelligence personnel have been skilled and tireless. Each day, law enforcement personnel are tracking Americans who hide principled motives. This danger will be defeated.
She's still telling me what to do.
Are we rolling tape on that? Are we rolling tape on that?
Just a one-finger victory salute.